It is. I just got out of the shower, so making sure I'm not wet. It's What is it? It's Tuesday. Just about 1 o'clock. Might be a minute after. I was surprised. I got out of the shower. I looked at my phone that it was 1 o'clock on the dot. So I'm a little late. All right. Bring up the desktop. And we'll dive in. We'll talk about whatever. What is there to talk about? What do you want to talk about? I got our friend Anything is Possible up. um, that's Bob, who did a catch and cook. Caught his lunch, cooked it right up there. It was nice. I am often asked um, about being a vegan. Why I'm a vegan? Not for health reasons, although I do think it's a healthy choice, but I think you can get all the health benefits by being a vegetarian and including some fish. However, I am a vegan for ethical reasons. So if that's the case, why do I support some fishing channels? Actually, many. As of last night, we made a few new friends. So many fishing channels. So why do I do that? Um, because, as I said, I'm a vegan for my ethical reasons. That doesn't have to apply to others and how they live their life. Of course, I love seeing the fact that how kind Bob is with his fishing. That is certainly a better option than, you know, factory farming, stuff along those lines. I'm going to bring up our friend Tandra on a live stream, lend out some watch hours, give out. Hey, William, how are you? William says, what did I miss? Nothing yet. Just started talking. I was talking about being a vegan and my support for what people would say a non-vegan stuff, which, fishing channels and the like. But as I mentioned, for me, it's my own stance. I don't expect others to abide by my stance, abide by what I consider my own ethics. That's for everyone to come to. Um, I try to um, lead by my own example. And if that resonates with someone, awesome. If it doesn't, that's awesome too. Um, I am not anti hunting, I'm not anti fishing. I'd much rather see people get their food that way, get their um, meat, fish that way, than a factory setting. Beautiful life in a pond, in a bay, in a stream. Um, it's going to come to an end by a bear, a bigger fish, drought, whatever, or a fisherman. It's not for me to say. What's for me to do is live my life according to how I would like it to be. William says, I'm existing peaceful right now. Runner Boy says, what did William miss? He missed the humor of Runner Boy, as we all do when he's not here. Hey, William, do you like dates? Just asking because I got last week 2 big bags of dates from Mocha she sent me. Um, let's see. I'm just making sure I got the right people up. Trending Live TV is still up and running. It's been up all day, all morning for me. Same with Tandra. I'm going to have Running Boy up. Runner Boy says beekeeping is something you could try since it gives bees a home and you don't need to take all the honey, just a little. I agree. I used to think I'd want to be a beekeeper in Vermont. Why Vermont? Because it's a beautiful state. Why beekeeping? Because I like bees. And like Runner Boy said, it's a nice thing to do for bees. I don't have to, exploit them in any way. William says it's not right to impose an individual's ideals or beliefs into another, but I'm of a similar mindset. I despise trophy hunting. If you hunt for self, family, community, I have less issue. I agree. And even if it's something, like trophy hunting, even if it's something that I don't like, as William said at the beginning of that statement, it's not for me to impose how I view the world on other people. The thing is, most hunters I know also don't like trophy hunters. William says, I think we talked about this before, because I was surprised that you prefer the Neglig Norse. Are less sweet and higher fiber, I think. They're smaller though. So doesn't the fiber content even out if you need to eat more to get the same amount of fiber from a larger? That I don't know. I have 2, 3, sometimes 4 dates a day. I have a friend, the Fruitarian, that's his title, who won the Vermont 100 race. Nothing but dates. And then another year he won it, nothing but oranges. Orange juice, orange slices. Imagine running 100 miles, and he ran it. I believe he ran Vermont in under 14 hours. I could be mistaken. Imagine doing that on nothing but oranges. For me, the acidic nature of oranges, to have it all day would be too much. And the dates would be difficult because of the fiber. But hey, it worked for him. Wolf says also I prefer them adequately dried and pitted. Sometimes half the bag I buy from Nifty Nut House. It's still moist and it's slimy. Yeah, that's not nice. I like putting them in smoothies, but lately it's I just slice them up, not with a knife. I tear them into pieces and I put it in my oatmeal. Runner Boy says, see my first stink bug this year, big green guy. We had several. Last summer we had a bit of a stink bug invasion. And then I think it was 3 years ago, we had the cicadas, which made I was doing a lot of outdoor qigong, and it made my qigong very difficult. If I opened my mouth, I literally ran the risk of ending my vegan career, swallowing a cicada. One says I see a lot of them near my apartment, mile track, Pond Lake. One boy says you only eat 1 day a day. Dip 3, sometimes 4. One boy says, are they like dried raisins? No, not at all. They're meatier. I do not abide by raisins, by the way. Raisin is the ruination of a perfectly good grape. If you want to eat a grape, eat a grape. Don't take the soul out of a grape and call it a raisin and expect me to eat it. Don't put it in my oatmeal. Don't put it in my cookies. Hey, Alexandria, how are you? Alexandria says, hey. How are you, my friend? Viva Pana. How did I do with my pronunciation? Viva Panda. Calvu. What does Calvu mean, my friend? Runner Boy says, I like dried raisins. I have never been so close to banning someone in the history of my channel as I am at this moment. A line has been crossed. From Murder Boy, of all people. He's got that innocent look, you know? You think he's this nice Irish lad, 23-year-old lad, and then he drops a bombshell. I'd like dried raisins. All raisins are dried. There's no such thing as a dried raisin. That's redundant. Let's see. William says the closest I could compare them to would be like fruit leather, significantly better than raisins. And I was wrong. Medjool has slightly better nutritional value across the board. And it is, in fact, sweeter. Deglades are more balanced in flavor and sweetness, but less than Medjool. Just goes to show you that a date is not a date. Examine them closely. Alexandria says, I'm okay. How are you? Doing good as well. It's been a good morning. I had a beautiful close-up doing a little nature film of a Carolina wren, W-R-E-N, as well as several toads this morning. Burner Boy says, I like the tortured souls of grapes. It does not surprise me. Army Castle says, do you like BTS? What is BTS? I don't know. If it was BTO, you would be referring to Bachman-Turner Overdrive, of which no one is familiar with in this chat. I'm almost absolutely sure no one has heard of, but you've probably heard a song, Bachman-Turner Overdrive. Taking Care of Business. William says, is Runner Ginger? Could explain need to consume souls. That was funny, boy. Also, I have no idea if that is truly offensive or if people cannot take jokes. Probably offensive to some, and probably some people can't take jokes. William says, BTS is a Korean band. I have never heard them. However, I will tell you, as a young teenager, I did like Bachman-Turner Overdrive. As my musical taste matured, I don't know why. There's a few songs that aren't bad. They were a middle-of-the-road, typical rock band, Canadian rock band. Now, their predecessors, the Guess Who, were incredible. Those Eyes, listen to that song, Those Eyes. There's a more soulful song, written or sung. You guys let me know. Runner Boy says it's not ginger. I think he has the heart of a ginger, though. Runner Boy says BTS is a Korean pop band. Are they any good? Army says BTS is the biggest K-pop. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what K-pop is. K-pop boy band in the world. It's probably the reason why I don't know what it is. However, you want to talk about John Coltrane and his epic 1965 album, Love Supreme? That he literally had a mathematical formula for that. Love Supreme, man, what an awesome, awesome sound. He brought jazz into an entirely new age. He bridged the connection between jazz and the sound of the cosmos. Hey, Squirrel Sniper. Sniper says, greeting beautiful souls from across the pond, but under the same skies. William says, I struggle with music. Speaking of which, Squirrel Sniper sang Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline on the morning live stream. I couldn't hear him, but I knew he was singing. I struggle with music. My favorites are classical compositions like Vivaldi to pop Christian metal, like Memphis Mayfire or August Burns Red. Interesting. Goldie, my friend, how are you? I have been wondering about you. Hey, Austin. I very much like classical music. Bach has been um, a lot of synchronistic events involving Bach coming up. I think he is as close as ever done to hearing the original music of the cosmos. You can literally hear the voice of God in every single note. What's new, Austin? Goldie says, hi there, lovely people. To which the traditional reply is, hi there, lovely Goldie. Roy says, hello to Squirrel. Good to see you today. Caught some stuff from your Facebook this morning. I love the arbory you do and did not know you taught others. Well, there's an apprenticeship for you, William. Goldie said, made it home yesterday morning. Last 3 hours of my journey, I was thrown up. I'm sorry to hear that, Goldie. um, is it a bug or food poisoning of some sort? Austin says, sad of William. William says, hello, Goldie. Welcome. How fares your adventure? Goldie saying hi to everyone. Oh, so let's see. Goldie says, my adventure was awesome except for the bus ride to and from Chesnia. Chesnia. How did I do on that pronunciation? Chesnia? William says, I may get back into playing violin. I'm beset with attempting to play Vivaldi. I think crafting violins would be neat as well. Yeah, imagine crafting your own instrument that made such a beautiful sound. Excuse me, guys. William says, so Austin, how are you today? William says, I read it as kissing now. You might be right. I thought I had heard it on the news as Chesnia, but I could be mistaken it. Austin says, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Goldie says, I'll go again next year. I'll take my daughter with me, but I'd rather fly in than suffer through motion sickness. So, Goldie, how do you feel with the work that you did there? I would imagine soul satisfying. William says, you're possibly right. I had not seen it spelled, but heard it pronounced that way from the news. William says, you're closer, closer than Eric. Sadly, Eric McCarty, that's a 1 on the pronunciation. Sadly, yet not surprising. Man, I thought I nailed it. I was so sure that I had impressed walking with Goldie. But yeah, as she said, sadly, sorry guys, allergies. Let me see how William sounded it out here. Kissing now? Kissing now. Boy, it really is not pronounced that way on the news here. Semper says, cheers, William. I've taught a few great foresters and climbers that I use regularly on my bigger jobs. Nice. Sniper says hi to Goldie. Austin says hi to Squirrel. And Goldie says, I'm happy. In a week, 5 teams built 10 houses for people whose um, houses was destroyed beyond being livable. Very nice. That's absolutely awesome, Goldie. It shows that we do have the capability. Been talking about that an awful lot lately. I keep coming back, of course, to children in need. I keep coming back to starving children because I always remember people asking, why does God allow for starving children? And I actually heard an answer from someone who is a student teacher of A Course in Miracles, and the answer was God doesn't. God doesn't allow starving children. We do. We were blessed with the capabilities. Goldie was blessed with the capability to help teams, to be part of a team, to build homes for people. So, I don't know. Why did we allow it? And I wish I had an answer. How could things be different other than individually deciding, going within, that we can live in a better world? Goldie says, so at the end of the week, everyone who didn't have where to sleep had a newly built house to transform and make it their own. That's awesome. Very nice. Sorry, man, I was just hit with a big wave of autumn pollen, autumn allergies. The leaves are starting to fall. Doesn't affect me always, but sometimes. B is here and says, Ned, you need to be more specific. Goldie says, hi there, B. It does no good to troll when you are non-specific and the host doesn't get the reference. If I did get it and it was funny, I'd be the first to applaud. However, obscure for the sake of obscurity misses the humor, unless you're laughing, in which case, well done. Hey, Skeeter, how are you? How are things in PA, Skeeter? I have Anything Possible up on another screen, still fishing. He had an interesting lunch. He caught his own lunch, cooked it up right there, but he was being stared down by a great blue heron, which is, not something small. If he was being stared down by a regular old heron, that's one thing. He was being stared down by a great, not a mediocre, not a poor to Midland, but a great blue heron. Skeeter waves to Goldie. It says raining, but I'm going live tonight around 7 p.m. Eastern Pennsylvania, catfishing on a different lake. Nice. I'm usually, because I'm up so early, I'm usually heading to bed by 7. But if I manage to stay up just for a few minutes longer, I'll definitely pop in. Sorry, I missed Squirrel Sniper. Did you hear the thousands that have been made by explosion by their own pager system in Iran? Just happened today. Man, I haven't heard of that. Wow. Prayers to all those affected. William says he hadn't heard of it either. Cody says that's an interesting and sad news, Scroll Sniper. It is. Hey, Goldie, are you back at work? Hey, Skeeter. I don't remember. I think I asked you, but I don't remember if you answered. Um, have you ever been up to Sullivan County, World's End State Park? Ever done any fishing in the Loyalsock Creek? Cody says I need to start cooking, so I'm going to be lurking, Eric. Well, thank you. Cody starts tomorrow morning. Cody, it's good to have you back. Let's see. One says would have caught a fish for the blue heron, but I imagine they are capable of catching fish for themselves. I watched one yesterday. I got actually a short little clip of one fishing yesterday. He was throwing. He threw the fish heads out for the blue heron, so it was satisfied. I want to see if I missed anyone in the chat yet. Our friend Army Castle had visited, I think it was yesterday. And I'm looking at his account. It says he tries to sing a little bit. Hey, Army, if you're still here, you should put some singing content on your, I want to say you should, a suggestion, on your channel, on your YouTube channel. I'd love to support you. Lola Palooza says here, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Trending Live is here. Trending, how are you? I have you up. I see Buddha has done her reps. Let's see. Hey, Trending, I wanted to ask you, where do you stand? Where do you stand in your watch hours, if you don't mind me asking? Goldie says, hi there, Trending. Goldie says, thank you. It's good to be back. I'll drop a silent video later. I'll be on the lookout for it. Trending says, Buddha love. Says the images speak for themselves. I bet. Who says, I did not know enough about fishing, so I still could not fish, but I also believe I would be harming living things and would not. There are too many readily available methods now that yield protein. I agree. But, you know, in that regard, you and I are a lot alike. We don't make demands on how others should do things. I come from a hunting and fishing family. I've done both myself. I grew up fishing. Absolutely loved it. Best way to spend my day. I'd rather fish than play football or any other sports as a kid. I couldn't wait to be old enough to travel back up to Pennsylvania where my family lives to hunt with them. And when I finally got the opportunity, when I finally shot something, I realized I was not a hunter. Don't mind shooting. I got my dad's deer rifle. It's a modified 30-40 Craig. I got a 20 gauge shotgun somewhere around here, but it's not for me. And then I worked in a veal farm in Pennsylvania for, I guess, about 4 or 5 months. Lollapalooza says, coming from the Buddha channel. Welcome, my friend. Very much appreciate you being here. So it's got to be here, my friend. Let's see. I'm going to bring your channel up. And make sure that I am subscribed, and I am subscribed. Just want to make sure that, have that connection. Hard worker. Hey, hello, my friend. How are you? Hello, Amazon CEO. How you doing today? Amazon CEO. I don't know what he looks like. Didn't we have Steve Jobs yesterday? Trending says, sharing, sir. Thank you. Trending live raid. Hey, Buddha. Well, I appreciate that, guys. I had you up and running, Buddha. Lollapalooza says, came from Trending Live TV. I was on her panel doing the 321 pyramid push-ups. Buddha has been on a roll with the burpees. Buddha says, hey, my friend. Dam's Fish on Adventures says, Yogi. Hello, my friend. How are you? We've been talking a bit about fishing. For those who aren't subscribed, we're going to make this easy. You can go visit, click on the wrench. You can go visit Dam's Fish Adventures. Support our friends. Dam says, I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking. I'm glad to hear. When I hear someone say, I'm fantastic, my experience has been they generally are. That's a word that people use when they're generally feeling absolutely fantastic. If someone's just feeling, they don't say, I'm feeling fantastic. They might say, yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, whatever. Fantastic is a word reserved, it seems to me, to those who truly, truly are feeling fantastic. Let's see. Hard worker says, you look like Stone Cold, Bill Goldberg, Chris Lynn. I don't know Chris Lynn. Johnny Sims. I just looked him up the other day. He's in good shape. He's in real good shape. And Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is dead, so he's not in good shape. Now, here's a question for you. Do any of those guys look alike, aside from the bald head? Because I always wonder. Someone always comes in and says, you look like, and then someone else comes in and says, no, you look like, and they name different people. And yet those two never look alike. Lola says, anytime Buddha, much love. Buddha is going in the tub with Epsom salt because my leg is giving out. I hope you feel better, Buddha. Our friend Be Confident is here. Be Confident, how are you? It's nice to see you today. Be Confident says, Namaste all. Hello, beautiful souls. Hello, my beautiful friend. Lola Pluto says, at my own pace, but I got to keep up with you and Jacob. That is a tall order, keeping up with both Buddha and Jacob. Let's see, Buddha says, I'm here. Still, just my cardiac vein on my side of my neck is swollen like a bad ball. Is that something that will go down by itself, Buddha? Is there something that you need to do to take care of it? Be Confident says, hello, my friend Buddha. Trending Live TV says, shared, sir. Thank you. Hey, Trending. I don't know if you answered, but how many, where do you stand with watch hours? Just curious. I try to have you up all through the day. So as soon as I get things set up in the morning, I put a couple people on. Be Confident says, Buddha, I've subscribed to your channel. My good friend. You will be confident you will enjoy her channel. Drops the link for Buddha. Thank you, my friend. Lola says, Buddha, Jacob, Leo, Oscar, and Burpee Reaper are crazy with their burpees and routines. Yeah, they are. You want to hear something amazing? I watched Brian Lane this morning. He did this yesterday. He did 100 Navy SEALs in 14 minutes. It's absolutely insane. Oh, 3K. That's awesome. So we can get that. We can get that next 1K less than a month. We can do it in 2 weeks. Trending says, thanks much, Sir Yogi, Buddha, and everyone watching. Absolutely. Be Confident says, trending support is done. Thank you, Be Confident. Buddha says, have to apply heat or drink hot water and stuff. Drink but nothing can do, because when they do my emergency surgery in 08, they messed up on C-line surgery. So there's no way that could be surgically corrected? Thank you for dropping that link. Be Confident. Hello, Sabine. How are you? Sabine says, hello, Yogi Eric. Buddha says, thank you all very much for the support. Absolutely. That's everyone I know who's gotten monetized, myself included. It has been because of the generosity and the willingness to help. And a lot of people who did that didn't even know me very well. They heard I needed help and they stepped up and provided it. So I do my best to do the same. Especially when it comes, Buddha, you and Trending, you guys help out so many people. It was a pleasure helping Optimob, Sabine, and Timo. So if there's someone else that you know needs help, guys, let us know. You can let me know. Always feel free. Drop someone's link here. If someone's going live and you want to give them some attention, come on by. Let us know. YouTube has been a great opportunity for me to divest my ego, and I'm not always successful. As I was mentioning, I got a bit of a struggle with my YouTube shorts, where I went from getting thousands of views to, I posted an hour ago, geese, 1 view. A month ago, at the very, in an hour, it would have gotten 1,000 views. I don't know why. It's a little scary because I've officially declared myself a full-time YouTuber. This is how I'm going to earn my income. I don't need a lot, but of course I do need some. So if I find myself being invested ego-wise on those numbers going up or going down, I got to turn it over. I got to surrender. It's an opportunity to say, there's a better way of seeing this. There's a way to not invest my ego in these numbers going up and going down. And I might not be able to do it. However, I turn it over to God, the Tao, Buddha consciousness, Krishna consciousness, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, whomever, the energy of life. I turn it over to life because there is a better way. Please allow me to see it. Everything's an opportunity. Course Miracles says each moment we are either living, expressing, choosing, or teaching the crucifixion or the resurrection. By crucifixion, it means that we are being hostage by the ego. Or we could be hosts to God, hosts to love. Only two choices. So when I find myself feeling, man, why am I failing on YouTube? I'm being hostage to the ego. And it's an opportunity to turn it over to God. Because I want to make sure that people know I continuously and consistently relate to the ego. I continuously and consistently mess up. However, it's gotten easier and easier to recognize and not to fight it, not to even seek for me to change it, but to surrender. I don't know, but God does. I don't know, but love does. Buddha says, thank you to Be Confident. Hey, Buddha, Be Confident is a brand new friend as of yesterday. And he dove right in, just helping people, extending love, and being an all-round great friend, like right off the bat. Speed says hello to everyone in the chat. Buddha says he awesome, Brian Lane. Yeah, he is. Man, 100 reps, 100 Navy SEALs in 14 minutes. Be Confident said, I meant good friend, not be friend. Got you, my friend. Buddha says, damn. My all-time best Navy SEALs in 20 minutes. And I was chugging along, huffing and puffing, 116 reps. And Brian almost got that in 14 minutes. Buddha says hi to Sabine. Kayla says, I will connect with you. Hey, Kayla. Be Confident says, Kayla Boo, hello, new friend. Kayla is a legendary gamer. More than a gamer. She also has a very fine singing voice. And she's a good friend. Buddha says that's the key. Be Confident says, I'm also a vegan and only eat organic vegetables. Oh, sorry, I missed some stuff up at the top. Lollapalooza says, do you have your own website? I don't. I have a blog. Skeeter says, we are very big in support. We are, absolutely. I met some awesome people through Anything is Possible and Stuart the Fish Whisperer, and one of the awesome people I met, Skeeter. Skeeter's going live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time USA. If anyone is up and about and you can tune in, Lola says, I would love to help you as much as I can. That is much appreciated. And you are. Just being here, having a conversation with me. Be Confident says, I don't own a bed. Sleep on the floor on a thin pad that was extremely expensive. Are you comfortable? I would imagine if it was extremely expensive that it's pretty comfortable. Be Confident says, I don't have any content. It doesn't matter to me, but thanks, Kayla. Yep, Be Confident said yesterday that he, much like Walking with Goldie and much like William, they are support channels. Same with Sabine, actually. Sabine is partners on Optimob. Timo, Sabine, Pax. I don't want it to sound like I'm playing favorites, but I think it might be Sabine backs Timo, backs Sabine, Timo, and I absolutely love Timo, but it just tells you how much I love Bax. Buddha says, it's why we are all here, to unite us all as one. That's Namaste. We are one. Absolutely. Well said, Buddha. I'd like Jace's saying, unity in the community. Be Confident says, yes. Good. Cruising is fun anytime. How are you, my friend? Are you guys connected? Cruising is fun anytime. This is Cheryl's channel, who also has a wonderful, and if you would like to drop it, knitting channel. I'm so happy to have expanded my own limited mindset when I came on YouTube that I will, this is what I'm subscribing to, you know, home fitness, yoga, meditation, stuff like that. Because I love supporting the cruising community. I love supporting the crafting community. I love supporting the outdoor channels. The gamers, absolutely love the gamers. Kayla, Tokyo Gold King 420. Let's see, I want to make sure I catch up with anyone. Namaste, I honor the place in you, which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you, which is of light, love, peace, and joy. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me. Again, beautifully said, Buddha. Namaste is my morning greeting after my meditation session. I mentioned before, first thing when I get up, as soon as my eyes open, is a prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is from Meister Eckhart, the German Christian mystic, 13th century mystic, who had said, if the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, that would be enough. I started doing this in the 1990s, and it was a struggle. I would miss days I wouldn't remember. And when I did remember, in the 90s, I was hungover, and I would think, why am I doing this? What do I have to be thankful for? Life is hard. It's a struggle for everyone. But as I continued with the practice, it deepened. And when my eyes opened, I saw everything that I had to be grateful for. One, my eyes opened. There's no guarantee that they would open. Two, they opened involuntarily. I didn't have to demand the muscles to release. I didn't have to say, okay, now lungs start functioning, heart start beating, brain start thinking. I didn't have to do any of that. My body just functioned. And there was the entirety of the universe right there for me. An atmosphere to draw breath, the sun in just the right distance, and none of that was by my request. It was given. If I can't be thankful for that, man, then I indeed have nothing to be thankful for. Lola Pluto says, if you have a blog, do you share that out and post your lives on it? Get traffic to it? I had not thought of that. Thank you. I share my writing every morning on my community page, but you know what? I don't even post a link to my blog. I've had the blog, I've written it in every day for 26 years. Man, I get less views on my blog than I get here. I did have a blog that got better views. It was the same stuff that I wrote, but I had to shut it down. It just got too expensive. Thank you for that suggestion. Trending says, be confident. Please drop your link so I can go to your channel. Thanks much. Buddha says, trending live TV, just support channel. This is Be Confident. Kayla says, hi to Buddha and hi Buddha. Trending says, thank you so much, Buddha of Destiny. Namaste. Kayla says, much love. So sorry, guys, I fell a bit behind. So, yeah, I do my thank you. I've also been doing another prayer, and that is directly from Course in Miracles, where I ask the Holy Spirit. Again, you can say Krishna, Shiva, the Tao, does not matter. What should I do today? Where should I go? What should I say, and whom should I say it to? Because, man, I don't always know. And if I think of it, if I come out from an ego perspective, then I'm just going to glorify my ego. And I'm 59 years old. I've had 59 years of glorifying my ego. It has not brought me any joy. It has not brought me any happiness. It has not brought me any peace. But when I let that ego go, I don't fight it. I don't push it away. I just see through it. There is a joy that is untouched by the comings and goings of everything in life. That doesn't mean I'm always happy. Doesn't mean I don't get sucked back into the ego. But I now have options that I didn't have before. Anyway, so then I sit and I do my breath work, I meditate, and when I'm done meditating, namaste. Lola Plula says, be confident. You must be confident in yourself, and in your content will come to you, my friend. Be Confident says, okay, I've just finished the book, Night. I'm trying to think of the author, and I don't remember. It's a very powerful book. I have not read it, but I remember reading the reviews. Yeah, it is definitely a horrible story. Horrible and horrifying. That could ever happen. Kayla says, looking here, Bill. Thank you, Kayla. Kayla says, love you, and I love you too, my friend. Austin says, hi to Kayla. Trending is be making dinner in the background, Sir Yogi. Enjoy your dinner. There's a yogic, Vedic, Ayurvedic principle when you are preparing dinner, prasha, which means blessing. You are blessing the food as you prepare it, infusing it with love, more fulfilling, more nutritious. So when you're preparing food for other people, you're offering that blessing as well as for yourself. And keep that in mind making my oatmeal in the morning has become a beautiful gratitude practice where I say thanks for everything involved. Thanks for my ability to be able to make oatmeal, that I have it, that I can afford it, um, for the oats, the fiber, the protein, the wholesomeness, the farmers, those who harvested, put it on a truck, the truck drivers, the highway, all those who invested in highways, the clerk that sold it. Everything involved. The blueberries, the bananas. I thank the rain. I thank the earth. I thank everything that happened. And it's just a wonderful way to make breakfast or any meal. Gratitude and forgiveness, life-changing practice. I'm a certified meditation teacher, a certified breath coach, 200-hour certified yoga instructor. I don't teach the asanas, however. And all of that has brought so much to my life. An underlying peacefulness that through the years becomes more and more unshakable. However, the most profound changes came through gratitude and forgiveness. Hey, Tandra, how are you? I still have you up and running right now as we speak. Be Confident says, Tandra, support is done. Thank you, Be Confident. Tandra says, Be Confident. Thank you very much. Confident says, Yogi, what is your ethnicity? White. That my mother, half Hungarian. My grandmother was straight from Hungary. Scotch-Irish, a little bit of English on my dad's side. A little bit of German as well. My mother's maiden name was Schultz, but we don't know how far back that goes. But when Mocha got me a DNA test and had the DNA tested, and it came back, and it said, you are one white guy. I was like 90-some% Scandinavian, which meant that all the people, all the other, Irish, Scottish that I was, were basically a product of a Viking raid. And I don't have a religion. I'm irreligious. I was baptized and brought up a Catholic. I left it behind. I left Christianity behind. I embraced a yogic path. However, in the 90s, I started practicing A Course in Miracles, which is the voice of Jesus. If you believe that's what was dictated, you don't have to. And it reunited me in a relationship with Jesus that was pretty strained. And then I had some good friends here, Walking with Goldie, who very much helped me deepen that connection yet again. So always don't be a Buddhist, be a Buddha. Don't be a Christian, be Christ. Remember, Christ is a title. Christ consciousness. Don't be a Taoist, live the Tao. Be Confident says, that's really cool, Yogi. Thank you. Hey, Stuart, how are you? I was just talking about you. Sampa says, a sure cure for seasickness is to sit under a tree. I didn't even have to think about that one. This is true. How are you, Stuart? Stuart, the Zen Master Fish Whisperer. Be Confident says, I studied in ethnic studies. I'm very interested, and yes, I thought you were white. Be Confident says, okay, I'm Christian, but also like Buddha. A good mix, a very good mix. The Vietnamese Zen master, Thich Nhat Hanh, has a wonderful book, Living Buddha, Living Christ. Talks about the parallels of the teaching. I always love when the Dalai Lama was at the World's Religious Conference for the very first time, and everyone was standing up introducing themselves. I'm so-and-so, I'm a bishop in the Episcopalian faith, that I am so-so, and I am a Catholic priest, or I am a this or that. And Dalai Lama stood up and didn't say I'm the Dalai Lama. He gave his given name, which I can't remember right now, and said, and my religion is kindness. Sat back down, and it floored everyone. My religion is kindness. Be Confident says, well, I hope I can be a good friend. You already have been. You've been an excellent friend. Be Confident says, exactly, Yogi. Lola says, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Well, thank you. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to drop the, I've never done this before. We'll see if it works. I'm going to drop the link for my blog if anyone wants to visit. Hey, Stuart, are you still here? Skeeta says, Yogi, how was your day today? It was a good day. My first walk, it was in the dark. It was before the sun came up. And I got 3 close-up shots of toads, tree toads, who were coming out on the path to stay dry. And then when I walked with Mocha, we got a great shot of a Carolina wren, very up close. I keep missing my neighborhood raccoon. Scrambles away right before I can get my camera up. I'm also, it's been about 3 weeks since I've seen, we got 5 or 6 fox that live in my area. And right at the peak of summer, I'd see all of them almost every morning. It has been a while. We got some suburban coyotes I've yet to see. I occasionally hear in the background. I've had some neighbors see them. We had some fishermen out on our little pond. Skeeter, how about you? How's your day going? Be Confident says, Skeeter, my friend. Be Confident says, do not dwell on the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Beautiful. Course of Miracles says the one holy true thing that one can say about the past is that it's not here. Man, how beautiful is that? The one holy true thing that one can say about the past is that it's not here. If we only got that, that would be enough. Meaning every grudge, every resentment, every grievance that we have no longer exists because it's not here. Then why are we holding a grievance if it's not here? Why haven't we forgiven if that which we are holding a grudge about is not here, doesn't even exist? And we always think, because I'm not ready to forgive, they haven't earned it or whatever. they have nothing to do with it. It takes an enormous amount of energy, an enormous amount of emotional, spiritual, pranic energy to hold that grudge, to hold those grievances. And you're not free. You're connected to that very person that you don't like, and they're draining you of energy. You want a better life? Realize the one holy true thing that one can say about the past is that it's not here and it's already forgiven. And now you walk away free. Free. Absolutely free. Skeeter says, doing good, brother. Just relaxing before I go live tonight. Man, I hope I can stay up just long enough to catch you. Hello, my friend. Sateo, did I get that right? It says hi. Be confident says the development of morality, truth, concentration, and purification of the mind are important aspects of religious life. The Buddha preached nibbana in the Pali language with a B, which is the ultimate goal of human life. Are you reading Thich Nhat Hanh? Says, bro, like, hi guys, please support. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Sancho, I think I might be saying that right. I'm going to check out the page again. And you know what? I have you subscribed, but I didn't have all notifications. If you subscribe to someone, make sure you hit the get all notifications so you can stay in touch. And I'm telling you that because I did not have that done. But I want to correct that now. The confidence says, "Are you new?" Nope, they've been here a few times. Signature says, "Greeting my friends," and thumbs up. Thank you, Signature. Sateo says, "Hi." Be confident says, "Also, may the God of hope fill you with joy, peace, as you trust in Him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." Amen to that, my friend. Be confident says, "There's some Buddha and Christianity." Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing that. The quite a few Christians that I know who both practice both yoga as well as Buddhism say that Buddhism brought them closer to Jesus, brought them closer to Christianity. The practice of mindfulness, allowing them to see the true essence of God in every situation and every moment presented. Signature says, "How to be confident." Confident says, "Hello, good new friend." Be confident says, we got smiling emojis from Sancho. I think. I keep saying it differently every time. Hopefully one of the times has been correct. Be confident says, "You're welcome. I know we all have different opinions. I love all religions and being happy." Me too. I hold my opinions I try to hold them very, very lightly. Just because I have an opinion doesn't mean it's correct, doesn't mean it's right, and certainly doesn't mean that it's more important than someone else's. An opinion is just a thought that's been cherished, held on to, above and beyond any other thought. And that doesn't make it right. It just means that we've placed an inordinate amount of faith in it, investment. And we're so invested that we can't bear to be wrong. What if we're wrong? What if we put all this energy into a belief or an opinion and we're wrong? Thing is, most opinions aren't even ours. We've read them somewhere. A teacher gave them to us. Our parents instilled them in us. Media, news source, whatever. Be Confident says, just be open-minded and accepting. Absolutely. It's all you can do. Signature says, my friend just finished videoing 5 videos of nature, and you may love to see them, but tomorrow I'm going to upload them, and especially the koi pond garden. Nice. I love koi. I'm looking forward, Signature. Be Confident drops the link. It says signature done. Thank you, Be Confident. Signature has been a wonderful friend to the channel. And he's got a really beautiful channel. He's a very open and gracious person. It's like you show up at his house and he says, welcome, my friend. Let me take you for a walk. Let me take you for a drive. I want to show you the beauty of my little piece of the world. It's exactly what it feels like. In my opinion, the very, very best channels invite you into their life, invite you into their world. I literally feel like I am in nature with anything as possible when he's out fishing. That I'm sitting at the kitchen table with Stuart the Fish Whisperer as he's tying flies. Those are the best. So we're going to wrap things up for the afternoon. Got a little over an hour in. Appreciate you guys being here. Trending Live TV is still live. If you guys want to go over and hang out. Nope, actually they are not live anymore, but their video is up. Stuart the Fish Whisperer, that's where I'm going to head over in just a few minutes. He's live. He's going to be sitting at his table. Tandra says, take care, Eric. Catch you soon. Thank you, Tandra. And again, hey, keep us posted on your watch hours. It's always good to see how the progress is going. I'm always happy to have you up. I had, let's see, give me 1 second. All right, so with that, guys, I'm going to head out. Tandra says, yes, I will let you know. I would like to let you know. Thank you, Tandra. Hey, Autumn, how are you? Autumn says, have a blessed day. Everyone, you too, my friend. Speaking of channels to hang out, make sure you hang out with Autumn. You will spend time on a lovely, lovely homestead with a lovely person. One of my all-time favorite people. Not just on YouTube, in the world. Autumn is a practicing Christian. Meaning, one, practicing. He'd be the first to tell you, doesn't always get it right. That's why we practice. That's why it's a practice. But he takes it to heart. He takes the teachings of Jesus to heart and lives his life accordingly. Hey, Noble. Noble says, hey, buddy, thank you for rolling up the stream. Absolutely, my friend. You're welcome. Speaking of positive channels, people making a difference. Noble Swirling Traveler. An absolutely beautiful channel. Because Noble is a beautiful guy. Noble says, I'm going live in 30 minutes for the 10K. Hopefully I will see you there, buddy. I will definitely check in. Noble says, I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. Odom says, appreciate it, Yogi. You're awesome. Thank you, Odom. Signature says let's support each other. Absolutely. Absolutely. Every day I feel more and more confirmed, and that's what I need to do. Odin says I try to. You set a fine example. Should have mentioned you when I was talking about how Goldie helped me reestablish a more loving relationship with Jesus, and you are someone that definitely helped with that as well. See, Nibble says, everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream. Signatures, hi, my friend Tandra. How are you? Wow, 137 people tuned in to Noble Swirling Traveler. That's awesome. Odom says, yes, sir, our God is awesome. Odom says, or I'm sorry, Noble says, take care. Have to get ready for the gym. I'll see you on the treadmill, my friend. All right, guys. So, I think I just saw a notification that Eric Lapointe was going live. So we have, Tractor Ride and Chat. So, guys, we can hang out with Eric Lapointe, who's always a fun guy to hang out with, especially on a tractor. And we can hang out with Stuart the Fish Whisperer, who is another awesome person to hang out with. So I hope to see you both places. So, namaste, my friends. Take care. Noah says, much love, Yogi. You are the best. Thank you. Ola says, Yogi, I am back. We got to get going. If you need help with your website, let me know. Thank you. I wouldn't even know where to begin, I'll be honest with you. I know so little about it. Noah says, don't forget to hang out with me in 30 minutes. So, we got Eric Lapointe right now on his tractor. We have Stuart the Fish Whisperer. In 30 minutes, we have Noble. Hopefully I'll see you all there. Any of those three places. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our friend Skeeter is going to be live streaming. He's going to be catfishing. Fishing for catfish, I should clarify. 5 videos released from Signature tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. With that, guys, Lola, thank you very much. Buddha and Trending, be confident, my friend. So awesome to have you here. William, Runner Boy, Odom, thank you guys. Tandra, if I've missed anyone, and I'm almost certain that I have, I apologize. So, I'll be live again myself about 5:15, 5:20 Eastern Time. So if you're around, come on by. We'll hang out. Trending is background cooking. Enjoy the cooking. Enjoy the meal. I'm going to see everyone later. Take care.